Oh, it's Lando.
There you are! We should set off for the city Highland border as quick as possible.
And again, you sound way too chipper. And if you want to sound like you're pushing through your grief to pretend to be like you're okay, yeah, English, then you can voice act that. I don't think the voice acting director has done their job adequately here.
Our Dark Knight is being questioned as we speak. I even told Customs he was just some random adventurer, too.
City Highland border.
Who'd have thought they'd be such a sharp bunch? It doesn't help that he straight up told them where he was from when they asked. Always acting all dark and dashing. I can't just stand around. Help me break him out and get to the Oak Pill Research Lab.
Break him out of what? Break him out of where? What the hell just happened? It seems like life just escalated in 2 seconds. Lando says we must go to the City Highland border. Do you think that Jordan would be in danger? Okay, oopsies, I just accidentally hit one, so she just wasted one of those potions she just crafted. Okay. I don't really see what the problem is and why he would have been arrested. Oh my, I can't even follow a map. It's not like he's wanted in this country. We're not in Serendia. Or Calpheon. Balanos. So why are they arresting him?
Those who stay long enough always takes a hellstorm.
What's going on at the City Highland border? Jordan's literally just standing behind
These
you.
are the talented blacksmiths from the Gavinia Great Crater who have taken on the Highland Bond and been invited to the Highlands.
And?
While the day and time whence we were born may differ, here in this place, may we exist as one body and mind together.
And?
Here, write down your city-worn name and take your hill-sworn. Next.
These are master fishers from Cranea who have taken the Highland Bond and been invited to the Highlands.
Any experience with ice fishing?
That wasn't part of our agreement, but, that won't be an issue.
Good. Of course it would be an issue. While the day and time whence we were born may differ, here in this place may we exist as one body and mind together. The citron orchard nearby is practically a Papu paradise.
Shush! Let's keep that to ourselves.
You're right. Next!
What the hell is happening right now? Why are we here? The next Outlander shows up.
While grateful for your previous offer, we Akare must respectfully decline. We could never imagine existing alongside the Vidir.
Okay. What's with the tattoos? It looks weird.
I see. I suppose you need some more time to think about it, yes? Next! Ooh, are you the friend of this liar? I'll conduct a simple test of truth to see if you truly are friends.
So many meaningless steps to confirm the comings and goings of one man.
Wait, that's all this is? Again, I think something is lost in translation because this doesn't make any sense.
Silence! Don't you dare try to pull a fast one on me. We have no vacancy for liars like you in the Highlands. Especially with how low the public sentiment has become nowadays. Never thought I'd live to see the day where the Highlands would be overrun with suspicion. I thought the stories of poison oak pills were mere fiction, and yet it's been revealed that the oak pill research labs were robbed.
As in, like, while I was at the museum?
Are we getting fired?
Before I have to take responsibility and relinquish myself from this position, I shall uncover the truth behind this mysterious interloper. Now, a test that will surely uncover the truth. Any real adventurer could easily answer these questions.
Are we just brushing over the fact that the bloody research lab has been looted? It seems a little more important right now, does it not? No? Okay.
First question. Patrigio's leopard's name is Naru.
I don't know. Didn't even know he had a leopard. False?
No. Patrigio's leopard is named Tuvala. Too easy.
Second question. The symbol of Calpheon is the eagle.
I think it is.
True, though it's certainly a weary old eagle.
Third. Serendia's princess, Jarette, is infamous for her stubbornness.
True.
If your rumor-mongering continues, this will be your final interrogation.
Peter thinks for Robert says nothing. Jordian checks the ledger. Peter can even speak.
It appears you do speak the truth. Your identity is cleared, so I shall grant you access to the records.
I'm just trying to understand what's happening. So Jordian came here to chat to this dude who has the records about any Outlanders that have come through the area within a certain period of time. This guy is suspicious of Jordian for reasons unknown, and so I have to come here and answer questions that an adventurer would know to prove that I'm an adventurer? What's that got to do with Jordian? What's it got to do with me knowing Jordian? What's it got to do with me proving that he's not a suspicious person? And what does any of that have to do with us wanting to look at your records? What does me proving I'm an adventurer have to do with wanting to look at your records for an Outlander's name? I don't understand. I said this before, but I think it was in the hour of content that I lost. But I feel like this is parts missing from a story because the dots aren't joining correctly. And I don't know if it's just mistranslation or it's just poor writing. Like, I don't know where it stems from, but something is wrong. And I just, things just don't make sense. I don't get it. And I'm left wondering, am I just stupid? But I can't be this stupid. It just genuinely doesn't make any sense.
Nothing seems out of place. This entry shows a Hillsworn name, Mahia. But why is the City-worn name Black?
Let me see. Ah, that one. Said they lost their memory. Looked a bit ill.
Well, that's alarming.
Kept muttering some phrase over and over again, right?
Perfect being.
Perfect being, perfect being, perfect being. They kept repeating that. That's why the captain took them to the Oak Pill Research Lab, to see if they could treat them.
Perfect being, eh? It wasn't their memory they lost. More like their free will.
So you're not an adventurer, but a detective by trade, hmm? My apologies for the mix-up. But tell me, why do you think so?
Their handwriting. It looks too erratic, like it was forced. I speak from experience.
Oh, did you say perfect being? That's the mantra of the Sezek barbarians. I may have overheard it while I was doing a bit of schmoozing over at Camp Balix.
Again, your upbeat attitude is grating at this moment in time when you should be mourning the death of your father. The whole reason you went on this quest in the first place was to find out what happened to your father. And now that you found out he was dead, we just continue to be upbeat. Again, if you're forcing being upbeat, we should be able to tell through the voice acting. And your dialogue, for that matter.
This is all super important, but let's go to the Oak Pill Research Lab first. They may have completed analyzing the pill's composition by now.
Okay, so All Might before wasn't being particularly clear about the time frame of when the oak pills were taken from the research lab. So I'm assuming you mean a while ago, not just now, and the ones we brought here. A while ago, some oak pills were taken, though why oak pills were in the research lab in the first place. Prior to this, I don't know. And I'm assuming the non-free-willed person broke in and took them because they were already given access to the lab. But why were they there in the first place? The pill's not the person. And how is that of any relevance to the oak pills that the Octenshinni have, because they were already in their possession? Someone would have to have broken into their residence and contaminated the pills that they already had on their person, which seems highly unlikely. But okay, more fluffy bread. God, I'm getting more than I can consume. So, we get meeting Puto, the Oak Pill Research Lab's expert. Ah, yes, I remember. You were trying to find a solution to the poison, I believe. I think that's what we were up to. Ah, and yes, in this room. Hello.
Humans came to despise Silverfrond, but we are ever in his debt. This is the place where he researched methods of transporting the Yenix. It required much wisdom to be imparted by Labreska herself.
But didn't he take the Yenix and never see her again? Or did Labreska impart her wisdom onto Silverfrond before he took the Yenix? Sorry, it was given the Yenix, let's make it consensual.
To make use of her wisdom, we created the Oak Pill. I can't believe it.
So the Oak Pill is a creation by the demi-beasts. Okay, what can't you believe?
The poison drawn from the fang of that monster at Snowstorm Guard Post and the poison in the Oak Pill are one and the same.
Fang of that monster, the Snowstorm what? I don't remember what fang you're referring to. Sorry. Arethia's slate.
It was the devious actions of that
Oh,
monster?
that monster.
It didn't seem that intelligent.
The one that was too big to fit in my screen and it had little babies that I couldn't really see because, again, I couldn't see what was happening on the screen. That monster.
Our shaman Invish didn't mention seeing such a monster on the path of prophecy either.
Blind faith in prophetic paths is folly. For if all prophecies came to fruition, this world would already be in ruin.
He makes a very valid point.
Please report these findings to the shaman Invish. This is a new ordeal facing the mountain of eternal winter.
Yeah, but what does this have to do with the shaman? What is a shaman going to do about poison? Does the shaman not deal with the mystical, the ethereal, that which is beyond the normal? This is just poison, bro. I'd be telling the people at the chamber. I don't remember what the building was called, I'll be honest with you. Sorry. Not sorry. I'm going to be compulsively checking that my recording is recording because I have now lost 3.5 hours of recording over the last 3 weeks. So I am more paranoid than ever. Okay, I've been instructed to see you, even though I don't think this is literally anything to do with you at this
Witches
point.
smiled, but inside they were weeping. They who had thrown themselves in a pit of deep despair. Why and for what? I cannot see it. Past the day the festivities should have been held.
You're speaking in riddles, sir. I do not know what you're talking about.
What was Arethia trying to tell us?
I don't even understand what you're trying to tell me, so I can't even deign to figure out what she was trying to tell you.
On the day the Khan entered the woods, the chief of the Oak Jinshini uttered something much the same. For that day was supposed to be a day of celebration. The day when the seal of the tablet left by the seventh witch was to be broken.
But the reason why the witch's tablet has remained sealed in separate parts until now is not because we have yet to reach the end of our path of prophecy. No, it's more like this was all part of the grand design from the start in order to reveal a distant future that may occur.
But don't the stone tablets say that the closer we are to the end of the path of prophecy, the more the seal on the tablets will weaken?
That was probably so we would not forget about the future that she herself was so worried would unfold.
I think I'm feeling stupid right now because I don't follow his logic at all. That explosive day.
On that day, which was supposed to be a celebration for our bets and Oak Jinshini alike, a mysterious explosion occurred at the Shere Khan iron mines. Maybe that explosion awakened the very thing the witch feared.
Do you suppose it had anything to do with that strange monster no one had ever seen or heard of?
During all the chaos that occurred on that day, there were some who took the opportunity to flee from that place.
Does he mean slaves or does he mean people just going, oh shit, explosion, run? In which case I wouldn't really call it taking the opportunity to flee. I'd be calling it fleeing for your life. So maybe he does mean slaves, but I didn't know you had slaves here. I can't fathom any other meaning to your words, though.
I believe they'll be able to enlighten us more on what exactly happened on that day.
Oh, aren't you? Give me a moment. I will hide your dark presence. The marking on
Why?
your skin, the shackles are bound to react to it.
Why do you have slaves? Are we not done with that nonsense back in Odalita? Oh, you people make me sick.
Nice and easy, like this.
You and your slavery bullshit. Anyway, going to the Elton Inn. Even though we've already been there before. Back we go. Is this always covered in snow? Probably. Sand
At the
shadow.
outskirts of the Mountain of Eternal Winter lies a place called Pilgrim's End. These poor souls barely made it out of Odilita, only to be swindled upon reaching Pilgrim's End.
Odilita? That just sounds so wrong, but sure. I'm going to be calling it Odilita. I mean, Odilita makes sense spelling-wise, but it just sounds horrible. What do you mean by swindled? And why do they still have the shackles? Would they not have sought to get them removed here? Pay through the snout.
Wasn't even looking for a good place. I felt wherever there were humans, we could start anew.
That inhumane scum took us to the Sherakan iron mines.
Wait. So people are aware that slavery is going on and slavery is not right. So why hasn't anyone put a stop to it in the mines?
I don't remember this place being so overrun with scumbags. It's just like with that goblin. He was heading to the citron orchards from Awena's Tale, but was accidentally led to the charcoal burner.
In Calpheon, there's a saying, don't blink or you might lose your nose. The
Strange
upstanding
saying.
citizens of Hydael could never imagine such a thing.
True, true. Hydael is a very tame place.
Anyway, I've got some meal tickets for some top quality dishes. Would you be so kind as to hand them out?
Sure, I don't see why you can't hand them out yourself, but I don't see how this is progressing the storyline.
These poor souls barely made it out of Odilita.
I don't really know. Why does my hair look grey in like every single lighting I've entered in this game today? It constantly looks grey. Now it's looking alright. I don't know. Something about the lighting I keep hitting, it just makes it look weird. Anyway,
Swarming with
yo.
those Sezek barbarians. They seem to be pretty well organized, to be honest.
Handed the meal tickets to the workers who escaped from Odilita.
Care to share exactly what happened on the day of the Sherakan iron mine explosion?
They made us pile something all day long. Never really told us what it was exactly.
Pile something. What does that even mean?
But that's what exploded. I'll bet my life. All because the perfect being began to cry out.
What? You're all speaking in riddles.
What did you say just now? Perfect being?
There's a priest the Sezek barbarians call the perfect being.
A few of the Sezeks tried to challenge his authority, but got themselves executed by their Baal Salvaro. They said stuff like, perfect being my crusty behind, and that Dayan, he's just a human runaway from Dregan.
Wait! Dayan! Isn't that the guy from the Dregan storyline? The one who caused all the issues? He was like a priest or something. And he was like making his own cult kind of scenario. Wasn't that Dayan? The name just seems familiar and I'm having visions of that being him.
Dayan. I remember seeing him when he was on the run in Dregan. A human winning the favor of all the Sezeks. It's unheard of. Especially when it appears he joined them immediately after being cast out from Dregan.
Just as they mentioned in the Oak Pill research labs. Is there some unknown entity pulling the strings from the shadows?
That's enough. He may look all right on the outside, but he's suffering from internal wounds.
Why is he in the inn? Do you not have a nurse's station, a doctory, an infirmary, somewhere for the sick and the wounded? I really don't think this is how you wanted your inn to turn into.
Moreover, if we aren't able to break those shackles, it's only a matter of time before the Ahib come knocking.
Yeah, one would think that as a neighbor to the Ahib, you would already have a method for removing those shackles.
I suggest
Just
they be moved as
saying.
far away as possible, at least until their shackles are broken. This place is still far too close.
Yeah, I would be getting as far away as you possibly can until you figure it out.
Please, you have to protect us. We shall flee to the ends of the earth if we have to. Anything but returning to that hellhole.
How did you even get stuck on Odilita in the first place?
Hell is found all over. But once my business here in the Mountain of Eternal Winter is done,
Oh, you can take them back to Hydael?
I shall help you find a place to settle. Stay strong for now.
You know...
Sorry to interrupt, but I think we should grab some grub before heading out again.
I don't really know what the relevance of that is. Oh, okay, never mind. I'll hold my tongue until we're done.
Get a fresh pint of Ailton Ale with a splash of sweet goat's milk. Once I came to, I realized I was not in Achman, but in History of Ruin.
Hey, easy mistake, buddy.
Karashu at the Sand Grain Bazaar.
I have a more interesting tale to share with you. Say, don't suppose you know the true identity of Deboreka?
Somewhere people the world over can gather.
Greetings. If you've come to eat, I need to see your meal ticket.
Meal ticket?
Huh? What? The meal ticket? My meal ticket! My meal ticket!
Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about. They're trying to add like this bit of really humor with Lando's character, but it just falls so flat. The entire scene was useless, utterly redundant. There was no point to it. I thought we were going somewhere really good. I'm like, okay, we're at a nice little event where we're really building it up. Okay, this is what the people think, and oh, that's where we're ending. Oh, okay, that's great, cool. So, I'm a bit disappointed with that. What I was going to say is, for all that Jordianne was a power-hungry, vicious, cruel, would-be murderer, he actually is quite nice. He's taking care of, the goblin who was in his service. He's going to take care of these slaves, find them somewhere to settle. Like, for an evil person, he's quite nice at times.
Sorry. I had so many tickets and there were so many hungry faces. I think I just got caught up and gave them all away.
That's why you're stupid.
Such a strong voice from such a small body. Your colleagues must be quite mad at you now.
I'm sure I have enough money on me to pay for the food.
No meal ticket, huh? I can still offer you a chance to taste my cooking. That is, only if you play a match with me. A match of what, you ask?
I didn't. I was thinking about the fact that I could just cook something myself.
Recently, some adventurer crossed over from Balanos and taught me this game called Yar. Just one match. And if you win, I'll feed you myself. Otherwise, go purchase a meal ticket.
I have money. Can't I just go purchase it? Can I have the option?
Hey! Anyone here know how to play Yar?
Dude, this is your country. You're the one who should know more so than I. Although he did say from Balanos, didn't he? Golbar Tenji, Crossroad, a Yar match with Narangarel. Oh, I was kidding when I asked if they would give me the option. I didn't think they were actually going to give me the option. Yo, bro, I'm paying for this shit. Hand over Golbar Tenji to Chef Narangarel to obtain a meal ticket that allows you to taste the self-proclaimed best chef's dishes. Yeah, I'm just... Here. I'm sure I have one on me already. Just take it. And if not, I'm fucked because I don't remember how to get the Golbars.
Secret of my cooking. I've worked long and hard on mine. It's almost done.
5?
So why not take a look around while you wait.
5?
What do you think? It's rather small, and yet a perfect world.
I thought you needed 1 Tenji bar. You took 5? Oh, honey, your food is not worth that kind of money. I regret this now. Maybe I should have played Yar, whatever the hell Yar is. I've been robbed. I've been swindled. Wow. It's almost done, so I want to take a look around while you wait. What do you think is possible? Yeah, okay, if you say so.
The folk here may all look ordinary, but over there, that person was once known as the best blacksmith in all of Keplen. And that one, the greatest farmer in all of Ilya Island. The Abets are quite skilled at recruiting the most talented folk from all over the continent.
And a little crazy because he appears to be talking to himself.
I can smell the egotism wafting off of you like aromatics.
Right?
But I'll admit, this food smells much better than I had anticipated.
Your nose is not wrong, for I am the cooking guru of Dregan. Here you go. This is my objectively delicious Ailton specialty meal.
Objectively delicious. Okay, so Yara's a card game. Oh god. Here, I think we should take a break before continuing with our long journey ahead. That Fox Rascal is already going to town on that hunk of meat. What, Julian's taken a seat as well? Who's next to him? Again, the Black Spirit offering nothing to the conversation. Why bother if he's going to be so useless and not add anything? Okay, we are going to go over here and sit next to Jordianne. Where's Lando though? completely lost Lando. Oh, no, there he is. He's just chilling over there eating. Okay, well, I'll have a dignified meal with you,
It
sir.
appears our journey together is almost at its end.
How is it almost at its end?
We've already reached the trial of the Fifth Witch.
That still leaves 2, plus the actual hike.
I thought it'd be a quiet trek to retrieve the Yenix, but we've practically worn holes in our boots.
I know, right?
The conflict between the Oak Jinshini and the Abets. It all began with a poisoned oak pill. We've suspected Dayan of being the mastermind, and yet, as the Oak Jinshini chief mentioned earlier, he lit only the spark. The sooner the Yenix resting in the haven of slumbering origin is extinguished, the quicker all this strange phenomena will end.
We're working on it. We're working on it.
If we succeed, I suppose you'll be hailed as a hero in these parts as well. Look at that fox, living only for today. I hope we can find his brother.
Oh yeah, I forgot his brother was still out there. I forgot because of the way he's not even grieving over the death of his father.
Filled with human aroma.
That can't be good.
What will I do once I've erased the burden of this mark?
Go see Durette, are you not? I thought you were
this journey
convinced you were going to go see her again.
I shall disappear to a corner of Balanos unbeknownst to all. Together with Jarette, I wish to work the lands there.
Who's going to take the throne then?
Some
if she's
children,
not there.
Perhaps. 3 is a good number. 2 sons and a daughter.
I'm sorry, you
If
don't
the
get to dictate
children
that
take
part.
after their mother, it would be quite the lively household.
You are not wrong. And I feel really awkward the way... What are you... Whoa. I feel really awkward the way Selwyn's just continually looking at the camera instead of sitting and looking at Jordian. Whew, that was real awkward. Okay, graphics card, I get it. Hush. Learn about the trial of the Fifth Witch with Lando. Yeah, from whom? Oh, I'm just talking to Lando? Alright, but I guess the shaman's going to tell us.
The Fifth Witch is Sethra, the Witch of Rifts.
That sounds like I'm going to have to fight something.
The eye that climbed out of Hell's depths hungers. Only the infinite life force of the Highlands can satisfy it?
Means absolutely nothing to me. To Zvir Highlands.
Seek out Gonzarig in the Highlands. And if you need my aid, send word by his hawk.
You aided us at Bronte's boat, and now we are in your debt once more.
Are we though? Are we really? It's to their benefit that we do this, I think, at this point in time. Not to mention that we've solved the crisis between the Oak Jinshini and the Abets. I mean, we haven't, fixed it, but we solved what caused it. So I think everybody's in debt to us, sir.
No. We are the ones indebted to the 2 of you, for the Zvir Highlands are the first home of the Abets, even though one of the totems has been destroyed, and all have been evacuated due to the dread winter trees taking root all over.
Evacuated to where? I haven't come across displaced citizens.
Dreadwinter trees have been sighted there as well. You should go on ahead. I need to have a word with Tabudai.
That's just your way of having us not go together because it doesn't happen in the game.
I'll go speak with my fleeing fox squad and let them know that even the Oak Jinshini are crying foul about this.
I don't know what that means, but good for you. You know, it wouldn't kill the game to actually have them travel with me. In fact, that would actually be pretty... My horse has no health, guys. My horse has no health.
This building was originally used
Because
as a
apparently that's what happens
These horses are better
when
suited
you
to the
recover.
steep terrain than cows are, so now we only tend to horses.
Huh. Really? After all the quests you've done, you have no money on you? How is that even possible? And it's not even letting me do the arrow across because the arrow doesn't exist. Because it's not a town, apparently. Well, sir, this is really awkward. Ugh, I can't believe I've lost so much money. Oh man, what do I want? I want the warehouse though. I'll take that. that. That's what I need. Storage. I need money. Okay, not storage. Sorry. I'm all over the shop. There we go. That's what I need. I need to withdraw, what'd you say? 60 something? Just get 70,000. God, I can't believe I haven't earned a single cent in all my
Horses are
journeys.
better
That's
suited to the steep terrain
embarrassing.
than cows are, so now we only
Yeesh.
tend to horses.
Alright. Now am I broke? I mean, less broke than I was before. Right, now that you have health after those silly recovery escapades. Silly game. Let's go on a hunt for the 5th witch. Savith. I totally did not pay attention to her name. There was an S and a T and an A. It's battle, I remember. Hi. Just coming to say hi. Wherever you are. Okay, maybe you only appear at night. This is awkward. I'll be going now. Bye. That's real awkward. Yeesh.